Hey traders, John Howell here. Welcome back to another edition of a bit of a stock market update for you guys. Obviously, I haven't been doing any market updates because I've been running a live platinum event for my private clients. So that's been finished now. So I want to get back into helping you guys on the YouTubes. So let's get straight into it. Guys, do not post trade based on what you see in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets. And trading is quite a difficult thing if you don't know what you're doing. So be smart about your trading. Also, guys, make sure you grab your free, I think it's 10 hours long, 10 videos long, 10 hours long, trading course in first link in the description below. Let's get straight into it. The thing that I've been watching, me and the private clients have been watching, watching this market unfold, and I've been doing. I did a few live streams last week as well too, and the one thing I was telling you guys was that we're now forming a major topping pattern in the markets, and the thing is this, guys, is that no market. When I was saying we're now forming a top, no market just goes straight down. I hope you guys realize that. Okay, it's not like. Oh, I got it wrong because it went up, or oh, I got it right because it went down. It doesn't matter about being right or wrong in the markets. What's the most important part to trading is just flowing with what the market is telling you. So I've been watching what this market's been doing lately, and I've been following along with it. Well, obviously because I've been trading it, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing for the short positions that I've got going right now. So now the thing is this, guys, is that if you are in the market right now, okay, so for example, I'm short. I'm not going to tell you what stocks I'm short. I'm out of Bitcoin right now, so the latest little dip in Bitcoin that's happening right now, I'm not capitalizing that. I already got out with a nice profit. But the thing is, right now I'm short two different stocks right now. Now I'm not going to get into what stocks they are in this video here, but the one thing I want to share with you is that by looking and reading it's so important that when you're reading and looking at the charts itself, what are you trying to do when you're looking at the market? You're trying to get a feeling, you're trying to get a sense, you're trying to read what are the big guys thinking and feeling, right? Because remember, you and I, we're just little fish in a big pond. It's the big guys that push this market around. So that's what you're doing when you're reading the markets, okay? You're trying to read what are the big guys thinking and feeling, and how do we actually, our job is not to try to go against the big guys, otherwise we get run over. Our job is to try to figure out what the big guys are doing, then figure out a good time to get in, and then jump on the coattails of the big guys, right? And ride along with them. That's what trading really is all about, in a nutshell. So right now when we're looking at the Dow Jones, and we're looking at everything there, firstly, when it comes down to what the market is doing, let me share with you what I'm seeing here on the Dow Jones on the daily chart here, okay? And I'll go through the other indices as well too. So the first thing that I do see here on the Dow Jones is that we are now having a lot more selling pressure into the markets as I speak right now, okay? As I speak right now. Now, yes, I believe we're forming that top. Now, what happens at tops and bottoms? We generally get a lot of volatility, right? We get ups, we downs, and so on and so forth, right? So we get a lot of volatility in the markets. So what are we seeing right now? We're seeing how this Dow Jones is doing what? If I squeeze it up, we can see how we're just forming this sideways phase. Now, by the way, guys, what is this sideways phase? This is what we call energy in the markets. And because it's not being trending up or down, this is building energy. Makes sense? So when we're going sideways into the markets, we're building energy. Anyway, I'll get into that in just a little bit in another video. But this video here is just to give you a bit of a market update and say, you know, market top, what's coming next. And the thing is this, is that what's happening right now in the stock market right now. So firstly, we see what? And let's actually bring this back to really simple basics. Not what we think, hope, or fear. Read it what the market is telling us. Now, what is the market telling us right now? We have a high, and then we had a low, okay? And then we had a lower high, and then we had a lower low. Now we're having a lower high, and now we're having an equal low as I speak right now, doing this market update for you. So forget every other garbage news, report, insider information, or anything out there, because none of that really matters. What matters? The price. Okay, because that's the only thing that matters. We trade the price, not what we think, not what a fundamental says, right? The fundamental doesn't really if you read a fundamental of something, firstly, who says that fundamental is even true about the market? You guys seen the China hustler, even the Big Short, the credit rating agencies were being bought off. So who says the actual fundamentals are true about the numbers, what you're reading there? What's the only thing you can believe in is the price, right? Because remember, we trade the price. And the price is a direct reflection of what the buyers and sellers are thinking. They're either thinking, okay, buyers in control, market stays tipping higher, sellers in control, market stays tipping lower, or no one in control, so buyers and sellers are fighting it out. That's what really happens in the markets. So when we're looking at here, as we can see, right, with the Dow Jones, we're having a high. The sellers are lowering their prices, sellers are lowering their prices, and look at this here, the buyers are trying to hold on, the buyers are trying to hold on, the buyers are trying to hold on. So if we look at this picture here, what's happening right now, who's more dominant in the markets right now? The sellers, right? So the sellers are more dominant in the markets right now as I speak. So therefore, guys, if you are trying to understand what's happening in this market right now, who's in control, what's happening, and so on and so forth, because remember, we only can trade what we see right now, not what we think, hope, or fear. Remember that, guys. Okay, so the only thing we can do is, okay, this is what the market's doing right now, and then that's where my trading decision is going to come from. Now, firstly, I don't just trade based on this. Here, I have a trading plan. But this is actually, what you're seeing here right now, guys, is actually step 1 of step 4 in my trading plan. That's why my trading plan is so high probability. Makes sense? So high, lower high, lower high, sellers are lowering the price. So right now, guys, as I speak right now, there is no sense to be trying to buy this market because the sellers are lowering their prices. You can actually clearly see it. And if you're trying to buy this market right now let's talk about the Dow Jones as I speak, okay? Other stocks, whatever. But the Dow Jones, if you're trying to buy the Dow Jones right now, you're trying to fight the market, right? You're trying to be smarter than the market. And the market is clearly telling you that the sellers are a lot stronger, a lot more dominant by creating this lower high and a lower high. And the buyers are just holding on through here. By you trying to buy this market, you're trying to be smarter than the market. Don't do that. If you want to be in this game for a long time, then learn to go with the market. Learn to go with what the big guys are thinking and feeling, okay? Makes sense? So therefore, the stock market top, what's coming next? This is what I'm seeing here right now, guys, is we're likely to see a lot more downside to come out of this here. Now, not just straight down, guys. Some people just say, oh, John, whatever, right? It doesn't go straight down here, but what we're seeing right now, I do see a lot more downside to come because of this, exactly what I'm saying here. That's not based on my thoughts or what my opinion says or what I hope's going to happen. No, that's exactly what we're seeing here right now. So we may get a little bit of a bounce here, but ultimately I do see a lot more downside to come out of this as well too. And on top of all this, I know that when we're looking at the cycles of things, that we are at the top of the market right now, and we're likely to see a lot more bearish activity, through a lot more bearishness. Call it a crash, call it a bear market, call it whatever you want to call it, over the next couple of years out of this. Now once again, guys, when I say we're at the market top and we're likely to see a pullback, the market's going to drop down for a while, and then it's going to have a pullback for a while. This here could be 1 month, this here could be 2 weeks. Make sense? Before you go, make sure you grab the free Grab the Markets by the Balls training course. In this training course, you're going to learn the top 13 deadly mistakes, the success formula, charting boundaries, the PT method, the ultimate trading system, the blast-off trading system, #1 in trading indicator, the $1 million trade and money management, how successful traders approach the market, and so much more. Get this training course for free right now. Click on the very first link in the description to get this whole complete trading course to give you the edge on your side of trading this market. Do that right now, and I'll see you on the other side.